What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It is State Crit weekend. Today's Friday. We've got State Crit tomorrow. Had a couple driveways last night where I raced a little poorly, but we're gonna make up for that tomorrow. And then Sunday, we've got the Trek pedal around Austin that my team and Matador will be leading. Getting a chill ride in on some nice roads in West Austin before going to work and getting ready for tomorrow.
I thought you needed some photography.
No.
I saw it. You're looking pretty rough.
You're doing great, sweet.
Go, boy! Woo!
Out here at the course, warming up on the roads that surround the track, while Ellis, Nick, and James race. So I'm periodically stopping in and checking to see how they're doing.
They are still hammering it. Riders are splitting off. Riders are attacking. That is Colby out of Violet Brown. I think he's had enough of this.
3 to go in the Cat 3 race. Got some riders trying to break away here.
Yeah, Nick!
Lap break.
They're trying to lap. You are 1 to. You got 1 to go.
Yeah, Jai!
Lap riders.
Woo!
I think Team Cannons is gonna take it. Cannons, Cat 3.
Post-race interview, how did it go?
Garbage. Got taken out, 4 to go, jumped back up, and they didn't give me a free lap. But from there, the team almost pulled it together for a perfect lead out until me and Nick got caught behind a junior who hit a curb.
We didn't protect the right side, so we got swarmed in the last corner. It's a crash that happened.
Yeah.
We kept it all upright for that much, and we're grateful for that.
Last lap, I was second wheel. James was behind me. Ellis was right behind that. And this junior came and swiped around us and went right into the curb. And we all had to, the junior came to a complete stop. We all had to slow down, truck up our line. And
So, 9 out of 10. Good race. It hit my arm. I don't think there's a scratch on me. I kind of like, my glasses didn't even come off. Nothing came off.
Our 2 riders have been joined by a 3rd.
Here's the start of the Cat 2 race. This is my race for State Crit. This is probably 10 minutes in or so, and there's a small break up the road with Kuya, Marwan, and Austin Del Rosso. So guys that can make something happen. Marwan quickly gets dropped, and Archer attacks, and I'm right on his wheel, so I go with him. I know this is a move that can stick. Jumping in, this is me behind Archer, and Grant Wilkie has jumped on with us. We're going up the road, chasing down Kuya and Austin. Now, if you're not familiar with these guys, Kuya's super strong. He's been in a few of my previous videos, rolling brakes with me. Austin actually won Tulsa Tough Friday night last year solo, doing a breakaway. Grant, here with me, has been tearing it up. He won a stage at Tour the Gila this year, and I think he podiumed another. He did really well at Davy Crockett Road Race. He's a 2, and I think he might have beat all the ones for GC. And we're moving. This is a tough effort, trying to bridge up to these guys. This is going as hard as I can, because I know really if I don't make it up to this, these guys are going to stay away, and I have no chance of winning this race. So I'm going hard, and we catch about a lap after Archer, and I go off to chase him down.
Represented in there. We got United, Driveway Devo, Night Owls, Squadron, and Aragon.
We're rolling together pretty smoothly. Not any real attacks at the beginning. However, we're rolling together hard. Each pull is on the limit for me, and this is how far back the field is. This is exactly how far back the field is after a 1-lap attack.
They are starting to pick up
my heart rate from the start of the break to, spoiler alert, when I get popped from the break 20 minutes later, did not go below 187. Part of that is heat. Part of it is these guys are all just super strong, especially the guy you see on the front drilling it. I asked Grant what kind of power he was doing in the race on the front during his pulls, and he said, you know, between 400, 450 watts. And that is insane, brother. So I was dying the entire time, especially because it seems like I wasn't in the right spot in the breakaway. The ideal spot is not necessarily to be right on the wheel of the guy who's blasting, as I'm already tired from the effort he does, and then I have to roll my turn.
Can's in the break. And,
Ken's been great for a while.
Can's in the break.
Go Kanten.
He's represented today.
We were rolling for, like I said, probably 20 minutes. At least I was rolling with them. And we were being pretty cohesive.
It's a big gap.
There were a couple teams back in the field that didn't have riders in this move, but honestly, most of the big teams did. So it did help, but also it doesn't hurt that we were just absolutely cooking it. And I am suffering here, suffering in Grant's wheel, and then I'm gonna have to come around and do my own turn. Right here, Archer goes to do his turn and no one really follows, so it actually creates kind of a chase situation, not ideal for staying away from the pack.
There you go, Chris. What Colin said, he may still race.
But we all do come back together after that and continue to roll strongly together for a little longer. That's not rain, that's sweat. It is hot out here, and by this point my eye socket is completely melted. And this is where the wheels are starting to fall off for me. I'm having to skip pulls, and I shout at Grant, I just need one. Just needed one rotation without getting on the front so that I could stick around. I thought I only needed one. Really, I needed more than that. And just to prove that I did get back up front and do more work, here it is. I'm on the front, doing my pull like I should be in the break. But honestly, maybe I shouldn't have, because the wheels are falling off and I'm going to be gapped off real soon. Grant actually doesn't even attack here. He just rolls, he just continues rolling when no one else wanted to roll quite as hard as him. And we do end up having to close it back down a third of a lap later or so. here it is. Like I said, everything's coming apart, and this is where I just can't stay with the guys. Notably, Grant actually hangs back to try and get me up with him, but I am cooked. I don't have anything to go with him, unfortunately. And slowly watch my breakaway dreams roll away.
All right, here's our breakaway. We're about halfway through this race as well.
Oh, the breakaway back down to 4 riders now.
4 riders in that break.
Kanten's gonna have to pick it up. You may be camouflaged, but we still see you.
And I roll solo for about a lap before getting caught by the field. I had sat up pretty hard to let them catch me, just so I had a chance of staying in the pack once I was caught. And I pretty much go all the way to the back of the field.
All right, here's the field. They're on patrol.
This is a much smaller field than the start. There were probably 15 to 20 riders that DNF'd. And there's Grant. We just got lapped. Another guy did end up getting dropped from the break, but 3 riders ended up lapping the field, and Grant is immediately going off the front of the field to see if he can stay away from the other guys. Here we are, last lap, running into the finish. I'm super far back and really just want to finish with the pack. There Austin is, we just caught him. The other guy who got dropped from the break, and we're running into the final corner. I kind of wanted to do something, but I was also really far back and just cooked. So I hung out back here and tried to finish as best as I could without any crashes or mayhem. Unfortunately, rolling the brake cooked me too much, but you never know until you try, and that was the only way to possibly win. God damn, brother. That breakaway cooked me, Max. Archer was ripping.
So Grant went off the front solo?
I don't know, ask this guy. Good work, bro, good work.
Oh, thank you.
Morning, everyone. It is 6:29. Getting ready for the Trek Pedal Around Austin. Waiting here for Ellis. Said he'd be here at 6:30. We'll see. This is the second year of Pedal Around Austin, and our team is helping lead it. It's through Trek, and we're running the classic dam loop with a little detour to hit the Trek store on Palmer. How you feeling?
Hey man, we out here for the community, baby. Look around, man. You know how we feeling? How we feeling? We feeling good, man. We're feeling good. We got everybody out here.
He's just complaining. He said 29% recovered
Yeah,
today.
but you know what? 100% in their hearts.
The man returns. Cullen's sitting there with a Red Bull and what looks like a pack of Zins. We got the tandem gravel bike rolling with us, and Ellis cruising at the front of the pack with me. Had quite the turnout, and a lot of guys that could go pretty fast. Chris Tolley, leader of my team, leader of Matador Racing, Driveway race promoter, and the guy who put on State Crit, decided to put up $200 to whoever made it to the top of the dam first today. Really, it wasn't to the top of the dam first. It was the KOM for the day on the dam climb. And I screwed myself right here. I did my pull at the bottom, pulled off to the right, and these huge metal grates, one of them's open. And I've got to go around it because it's a big old hole right as everyone else is attacking at the base of the dam. So I've got to go around that right as everyone's attacking and then start to chase on. The dam is a little stair step of a climb, so you've got a couple kickers and some flats in between. So I'm chasing with this guy Miguel from Skyway, and we're just picking off people, making it back to some groups ahead of us. Roll with this group for a little while on the flats until it starts to pitch up again, and everyone starts to split up. So I go back up the road to try and pick off more people. And here we make it to the final incline of the dam. I see Wes ahead of me. He's looking back. He starts to pick up the pace once he sees me. I can't let that happen, so I gotta close him down. As we get to the stop, everyone who's already completed it, we grouped up, we started to slow roll. As we seemed to catch every light, plenty of people were able to catch back on before the stop. The Trek store on Palmer, we were greeted with hot dogs and kiddie pools and Rambler. It was a great time. Shout out to Jai, super cool dude. He's from the UK and he actually came to Austin because of the channel. This guy only knows how to go hard. Crankin' hog. He saw some racing in Austin, riding in Austin because of these videos and decided to come check it out. So yeah, it's super cool, the community that we can have. Yes, sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
He's counting.
Appreciate you checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time.